Hi, I'm Sarah Richmond. I'm a psychiatric social worker with the Department of Public Health, and I'm supporting Al Fernandez for president and Brenda Barros for vice president. I really believe in their desire and ability to work for the member and to put the member's priorities as number one. And the first time that I met Al, my clinic, the clinic I work for and really believed in, was about to be closed by the city. Everything was in boxes despite fights. A week before we were supposed to move, Al really came to the rescue, and we had a press conference, and he led it. He brought many people to fight, many political leaders, community leaders together, the Latino caucus, and at the end of the day, we were able to save the clinic, and that's where I still am today. And I know that Al has a reputation for fighting for members and saving clinics. And when I have a problem at work that I don't feel like I can solve on my own, I definitely feel comfortable and confident going to Al and getting help or advice, and I feel like he has the fight to make something actually happen, and so I really believe in him. So I work at a mental health clinic for people 60 and over, and we just keep getting flooded by new referrals. There's a lot of socioeconomic problems now that are making it even harder for people to live and to deal with their issues, including their mental health issues. We know that there's going to be more and more seniors, and so the city should be fighting and planning to get more, to create services for people 60 and over, but instead the city has tried to dismantle them and does not see the need really for specialty clinics. And so we see people with severe mental health issues, physical problems, addiction issues, and the clinic that I work at has been there for 30 years, and so it's really a staple. It's been for a year and a half. I was the only full-time social worker at the clinic when people were leaving, and it took a long time for us to get help. And so now we're okay, but there's definitely a need for continued commitment by the city to provide for clients with severe mental health issues and also the elderly.
Soy una trabajadora social con la clínica de los seniors en la misión, y yo estoy apoyando al señor Al Fernández y Brenda porque creo que ellos van a poder ayudar a los trabajadores a que consigan sus derechos, eviten que los echen del trabajo y tener mejor relación con sus jefes. Pienso que primero tienen que elegir a Al y a Brenda, porque Al no solo habla inglés, pero también es latino y sabe de los problemas que tiene la comunidad. Brenda, como una mujer africana-americana, sabe los problemas que tenemos los trabajadores que no pertenecemos a la cultura dominante, y creo que es importante tener líderes que entienden los problemas. Y en este caso, Al y Brenda realmente coronan el deseo de que...
I'm Terry Lukowitz. Did my job almost 5 years ago, and ever since then I've been volunteering for the union and working with different campaigns that they've had in the Union Hall. Now that it's the election, I have been working with Brenda, finding out that she's running for vice president. I am now supporting her because she has been showing me that she can stand up for the people of their rights and help them with their issues that they have.
And how were you not helped? I mean, what happened to you? How were you wanted to get support?
Yeah, well, I was harassed in my job, and I also called my rep that was at the time SEIU, and when I called her to get the assistance from her for my situation, she told me she was too busy and that to get somebody else. So that made me even more to get involved with the union, and Brenda's the one that has shown me that she will stand up and fight for the person that needs the assistance. A lot of them been bullied and a lot of them being harassed. To trying to make them feel like they're belittled to the point that they don't want to do their work, or they're out sick, or they have headaches, or don't show up to work. And I feel really bad. That's why I'm out supporting Brenda, and I'm also supporting the members and my sisters and brothers, because I think it's wrong what they're doing to them. Al Fernandez also is running for president, and he's also is willing, and I have seen him stand up and fight for his members in the union. I worked at 170 Otis in the playroom there, where the children come in with the parents and come in and apply for welfare or go to classes or see their worker. And while they're there, I would take care of the children. From what I understand, they're very overloaded and they're behind in all their cases. I also know in my job that I was supposed to be able to get back at work. They have hired a contract in that playroom to cover for another position they had there. They're outsourcing. They're outsourcing everywhere, from what I understand. They didn't do nothing for me, and the contract's still in my playroom, and I'm hearing that they are bringing in other contractors with lower pay. And that really is upsetting, because that means the union is not standing behind them and fighting the contract, because there's not supposed to be any contractors in our positions, and they are hiring them for that. Supporting Brenda Barros. She is #1 in supporting other people and our brothers and sisters.